AutoZone.com.
John, you can see on those BKT tires too. I know he was studying really hard this track on what he was doing. I know looking at other different angles, he did a track walk and was just really studying. He usually hit the first attempt.
Very steep end of what is going to be a high jump ramp later on. party. This is supposed to be Blake Granger's spot next D. He did not fire. We're going to see if he's going to get an opportunity here in round one, and if he's going to have to forfeit.
Well, hopefully we'll get an update there from our pit reporter, KCG, as well. I'm getting word right now in my ear. There's a lot of things going on right there in the back pit, so we'll get an update.
As Weston Anderson and Greg Digger on the same spot as Menninga did, yes.
That will be exciting to see if he's going to come up with something different than what Tyler Menninga and Greg Digger did that will reflect the score as well.
So far, unbelievable track awareness from Weston Anderson. Did not hit one divot, did not hit the side of the car, in complete control right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Weston Anderson backstage.
John, I just want to say, when we saw this,
for. You know, look at their great lap. Maybe Blake Granger also trying to get out some of those nerves that are in his stomach. Blake Granger winding up for his attempt here, going on the opposite side of that ski jump.
Blake not liking that feeling, so he's moving on to the other side of the ski ramp.
But again, Kate, maybe this is a similar situation where this is exactly the setup he was looking for. And I think maybe that is the case right there at the starting line for Red Lane. Coming up later on in Monster Jam JCB Racing. A little bit more playing to the crowd with those rare BKT tires and Blake Granger here at Max D Fire.
I think this is a smarter move, using that higher point, coming up there first and then going down onto that little step up. I mean, you can see that he's got a little bit more control from my angle than the other two, Weston Anderson and Tyler Menninga.
Okay, the question now becomes, let's make some noise for Max D.
In round two.
I think he is already. It looks like we might see a little bit of cross-threading here, which is something you usually only see in freestyle. Tyler Menninga gets creative. It looks like we're going to see another creative way to use an obstacle here.
He's using that racing lane divider right now. Pops it on the front, BKT tires. Using some of that smoke tube from the Crazy Bull.
Of course, but now he's kind of in a weird spot. He's in the middle of a lot of obstacles, so I think the fans are going to want to see what is next with this run.
Will he move those front BKT tires and try to flip himself on those back BKT tires? Will he go with that? And it looks like he's going back. Little moonwalk action. Look at the balance though. Look at the control, John. I mean, top notch there for Romano Castro, El Toro Loco.
What that man might do.
do it.
I'm not entirely sure that you can do it any better. The rotation was perfect.
He is up on his two WKT tires here. Walking across for a leisurely stroll there. Just to be drawn. Weston England. Balance and control still here from Weston England.
Again, we don't know if he's going to go for the same move, but right now the approach very similar.
Now he's in a bit of a predicament. Stevens kind of
Let's hear it for
Jill's championship. And now he takes a stab here at the Morgan & Morgan backflip here at the far end zone. Maybe a little homage to his mentor and who he's driving for, Tom Menz, actually.
Could certainly be, but you also have to think about where he is on the track. He's got a lot of ramps in front of him. Perfect attempt so far. Blake Granger showing the balance, waving those back BKT tires. Tom Menz gotta feel proud right now watching Blake Granger execute his move to perfection. But are we gonna see a big time combination from Blake Granger right here?
He does have that ramp in front of him. Maybe he can be creative with it.
He also has the backflip ramp behind him.
The anticipation there.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it. He wasn't a leaderboard, of course, but now he's over a full point behind. So he's really going to have to bring something here. And it looks like he might be setting up for something off of the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp as well.
You saw him though come up on that blue race lane as if he was going to do a bicycle. So let's see what creative move he comes up with as he uses that Morgan & Morgan.
Let's hear it for
Our second to last competitor here as she is lined up here in the red lane off the back end of this ski jump. So let's see what she's going to be coming up with here in her final attempt.
You know, this is her first time here at World Finals, and it may cause some people who aren't familiar with her game to underestimate her a little bit. But remember,
It's definitely going to be a game of chess here, especially with Weston Anderson instead of Menninga and Tyler Menninga and Granger. Even Hawks really all of the competitions here this weekend for a championship. He goes high to get that stability on those front BKT tires.
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see another attempt right now for a lift coming back off of that Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp for the two tires.
It's going to have to be epic if he wants to win a world championship. Still balancing those BKT tires. Both looks like he's going for a flip of some sort.
Let's hear it for son of a dick. Lock your
Champion Armando Castro El Toro. His sister definitely watching from above there. What a weekend for him.
You know what? I've been doing this 8 years and been in arenas for so long. You kind of get a master. You spend so much seat time behind the wheel, and we're always practicing these crazy moves, in arenas. And I don't get much practice in this thing. If it happens, whatever happens in the day, that's what's going to go down. And I told my crew guy, I said, hey man, I'm kind of embarrassed right now because my first attempt didn't go well. It was really slick. And he said, man, keep your head up, man. You got one more attempt. And I was meeting. I'm my worst critic of the day, and I told him, man, I'm just gonna try something. So I lined up right there and I said, hey, am I straight? He said, yeah, you're good. Make some smoke. So we did it, we pulled up to it, and I said, you know what? If it's meant for me to win and backflip, we're gonna do it. But this is the World Finals, man. This is my backyard. I'm not too far from here in Weird, California, and I knew how to come up right and bring the best of the best and the best tricks out here. And I said, you know what? We're gonna backflip, we're gonna try for it. And man, what better way to do it right here in Sofi Stadium? Al frente de todos mis latinos, man. A toda mi gente latina, los quiero mucho. Es un honor. Y es un orgullo estar aquí en el volante de Tan Loco. Ustedes are my inspiration, man. You guys, each and every Monster fans, I love Monster so much. I can't thank you guys enough for giving me an opportunity to live my dream out here. And I gotta give a big shout out to my sister, man. I know she's riding with me, and that was for her. And there's just so much emotion, Leslie, and it's just I'm lost for words. But man, if you're here, you guys enjoyed the tour. Let's give make some noise.